Hey, hope all these vids are doing any good. Uh, the songs I choose, they're all classics, and I actually use a lot of them just as practice songs, just because they have these elements that I'm trying to get across to just not only you but Kyle. And first off, it's just, adding a song to your repertoire. Or your library of things. You've heard these songs throughout your life, so there are a lot of classics, but you can learn a lot from them in the way of, number one, a theory aspect, which I've been more heavy with Kyle on that, but it's not necessary. The other part is it's all technique on how do you actually use the guitar to express yourself. And so the song that I want to offer here has all those elements to it. You've heard it. I think you'll probably agree it's one of Neil Young's best, kind of like quiet songs, sweet songs. It's Harvest Moon. So to get on with it, as I like to do, it's going to be based in D, which is this, E, A, D, right? And as we've talked before, this is D, but it's in that E bar chord shape. And, again, as we've been talking about, I'm only playing pieces of that. And that's what's going to happen here with the beginning of it, right? It's just those two. I do not play this, it's open, right? So these two chords in the beginning, they're all D's, is that, but I leave that off. And then the other one is I'm playing those exact same two chords, but I added this seventh in there, which is what it is, because that's actually the major. I just drop that down and it's this. And the only other thing is when I'm playing this, and I'll either add that little note in there with this finger, but I seem to have a major, affinity to using my little finger there, right? So this is the first main part of the song. It just goes. Okay, so, I'm sitting there picking each one of the notes out individually, which it's just sort of the way I prefer to it. But, it when I first learned it, it was all a strum. That's what I like about it, because you can play it either way, and it's just meant for people who want to be a little bit, I don't want to belittle, but it's kind of like being sloppy, and I'm the sloppiest one out there, where I can just strum it as opposed to picking it, because there's obviously inherent, you make a boo-boo and everyone knows it, right? So the other part of the song is going to be E minor, and you know that, and it's going to be D. And what this part is instructional about is it's playing those two chords, but you're going to play a melody with that chord. So it enhances the fact that you can sit there and play kind of in a strumming manner, but yet you can carry the melody of the song. So this is how it goes. After we did, you go E minor. It's this note. Open on the E. So. that's a little solo is. I'm not doing it good right now because it's difficult. You got to practice it. See, so what it is, it's like with that in the beginning song, you know, the intro, where I'm actually fretting both those strings, so I can do that. That's what he's doing here, and he's doing it right off of the D. See, he's playing that. So it's, see. And then you end not on that, because that's the same as the D.